The British-Belgian McLaren racing driver, who finished seventh in Sunday's controversial Abu Dhabi season finale, admitted to battles with mental health and anxiety after making his bow in the sport 2 years ago. Today the 22-year-old speed demon is on top of his emotions and his blistering form has seen him singled out for superstardom. Yet he told the Daily Express coming clean was the best decision he ever made and encouraged others to do the same. Lando said, "I'm glad that I did. The good thing is seeing the reaction from people and my fans. Seeing the messages and how they respond to me opening up about it is what makes it worth it. Sadly, it can go as far as people saying that you've saved their life, which makes you realize how much of an impact those words can have and how much you can help people around you. It definitely makes it all worth it. I think the more you're in my position, the more you can actually struggle with it. Of course, everyone can also struggle with it, it's not just people who are in the position I'm in. There are also a lot of things that come with being in the position I'm in that can cause struggles with mental health. It's definitely not true that anyone is immune to it, and you're seeing more and more athletes from tennis, football and other sports talking more about their own experiences and being open about it. There's a lot of things within sport which can influence it. It's much tougher than people might think from a mental perspective. It's good that more people are raising awareness. People who maybe look like they're having a great time aren't necessarily always having a great time, so the important thing is recognizing it and getting the support that you need. The Daily Express and Mind have joined forces to put mental health front and center of the national conversation. Our By Your Side Christmas campaign aims to raise money so Britain's leading mental health charity can continue to provide life-saving support. Last year it faced its highest level of demand since it was founded in 1946, after being approached by 20 million, about a third of the UK population. And each month the charity's infoline receives 8,000 calls, equal to 258 a day or 11 every hour. There are now 1.6 million people waiting for mental health treatment and around 800,000 adults and 450,000 children and young people for secondary services. 3 in 5 said their mental health had worsened during lockdown, but 1/3 did not seek help. Mind says millions more are now living on borrowed time, and is calling on the government to commit £1.5 billion to treat children and young people over the next 3 years as the COVID fallout continues. Lando debuted in F1 as a 19-year-old in 2019, becoming the youngest ever British driver. This season, which culminated in dramatic fashion with Max Verstappen snatching the title from Lewis Hamilton on the last lap, he finished sixth. But far from being a pampered millionaire with a gilded life immune from the pressures of the of us experience, Lando said he was an example of the indiscriminate nature of mental ill health that does not distinguish between status or celebrity. He is now backing our campaign and urged others to seek help and speak up about their struggles, rather than suffer in silence. He said, "It doesn't affect me so much now and I know how to deal with it much better. In 2019, my first year of Formula One, it affected me a lot more. It affects you as it's something you're always thinking about, and because you're always thinking about it, it takes the enjoyment out of things. Even when racing, or being away from the track when at home with your friends, it's always on your mind. I think it takes the enjoyment out of some of the things you're doing, which is never a good thing. What helped me the most was speaking to my friends, family or the team I have around me. I also dealt with some of it myself. I think I did a good job myself, but at the same time what definitely helped was being around the right people. I always travel with my manager and my trainer, so it's always good to be with those people that are there for you. That's the most important thing." And in a special message to Daily Express readers who might be finding life difficult after almost 2 years of the COVID pandemic, he added, "We don't want any of you to be alone this Christmas, so the By Your Side campaign in aid of the mental health charity Mind is there to support you through whatever you're going through. If you can, be with the people you're most comfortable with and support you the most, such as your friends and family. Try and speak about it, maybe not in front of everyone, but with that one person you can talk to and feel you can be more open with. But also do things that you enjoy doing. If that doesn't work for you, then you can reach out to charities such as Mind, who are there to talk to you, offer support and help you if you're struggling.